They know. Well, there's a road like
we're getting a picture underneath the signage.
Hey, your son's, he's knocked out right now.
What they got here.
Should be solid and not blinking because you can't drive those cars and not be able to see how far close you are. So, blinking in the back is okay, but the white light is solid. Make sure you're blinking. Okay. So, route is about 8.5 miles. This is our last slow roll of the season. Yesterday, but it's not too bad today. It's a little windy. If anyone is having trouble keeping up, let me know. I think we can do without the walkie-talkies tonight because we have all experienced riders. But if you're having trouble, make sure you holler and let someone know so it can get up to me so I can stop. Make sure you're using your hand signals. You're pointing out any hazards that you might see. Keep in mind that you won't see all the hazards because it's going to be dark. So make sure you keep
ready, set, go.
So make sure your headlight is also kind of faced towards the ground so you can see something that someone else might have missed because we don't want anyone to get hurt. Stay to the right, stay 2x2. Please, follow me, but don't follow me too closely because what happens is if I have to stop quickly at an intersection, I don't want to have a collision. Same with when I'm turning or signaling. If you're like right,
Wonderful picture, you guys
right
all
there.
look wonderful.
Thank you.
If I'm signaling, I'm going to end up punching you in the face.
That's a lawsuit right there.
I'm not going to look before she signals. Just
Next week we
That's
have our
awesome.
Halloween ride. That's going to be a little bit faster, a little bit longer. It's about a 15-mile route that I have planned out, 15.5 miles. And we'll have several stops. So if you feel up to it, please join us for the Halloween ride. We usually stay out a little bit longer because it is a longer route, and we do make a couple of stops. We don't stop at every single house that we're going by, but there's like a few key displays that we like to stop so we can look at everything going on. All right. I said stay to the right. Make sure you're hollering car back so then I know that there's a car back there because I can't tell now with everybody's headlights. You all look like cars to me. Sometimes when we tail car back, we can move over. Sometimes we can't. If the car back comes up and then I signal, I'll like make a decision. And it's like if I'm going to signal a left turn at the next intersection, I'm going to tell you it's going to be a left turn. So I want you guys to hold your position and not go to the right, because then we have to deal with crossing signs. Yeah. Oh.
Alex, good to see you. Just made it. Did you see that guy taking a picture of me? He rides with us, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's doing like social media stuff for Tracy.
Yeah, he's been doing. Is he from the university or something?
Huh?
Is he from U of M Dearborn or something like that?
I don't know.
Just helping, just taking pictures.
He was taking pictures there, but he's like, when we were at the pizza place, Joe and Reno, that's where I met him.
Oh yeah, he was on the other side of Monroe there.
Yeah, so he's just doing some PR stuff.
Yeah, I was just here yesterday, going through here, went to the Downey Brewery ride. That was pretty nice. You gotta come out to Hamtramck Sunday, do that ride.
Sunday, I'm going kayaking.
Kayaking.
Make sure I move over to the right, guys. Move over to the right. Look at that sun back there. Wow. It might come out right. Make sure to stay to the right, car's back.
The exact same one?
Yeah, exactly right.
We still have what? We still have John and Rodolfo coming? Huh?
I don't think you can figure out how to ride it.
No, they were the guy that was taking pictures and the dad of the.
Waiting on a daddy yours.
Especially if he wants to go in with his e-bike.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Go ahead and get into the street behind us.
Where's Mark today?
Wisconsin.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna take our spot.
Are we taking the lane?
Yeah, take the lane.
Take the lane.
Go.
Yeah, they're visiting family.
So you must have drove by yourself to the camping.
Oh no, we were all there.
Oh, you guys are done with it. Okay.
Yeah, we came back on Sunday, then we turned around and left today to go to Wisconsin. We were out at Fort Custer, which is out by just after Battle Creek.
Yeah, I've never heard of it. That was a really nice route, though.
Oh yeah, I love that place.
Nobody was on it.
They were. It's
Alright, take me with you.
it's a directional trail, so usually you don't run into people.
Oh,
Which is
okay.
kind of nice.
Yeah, one direction.
But ton of e-bikes. There's 4 trails. Red, yellow, green, and a blue. Then horse trails.
bred the hardest? Or is it out
Maybe.
there rated by color, how hard they are?
It's not really. I think red and green are pretty close. Yellow is probably the easiest.
By the way, you missed a ramp jump at the very beginning, so you got to go redo that.
Well, that was the second time I did that that weekend. I'll have to go back and look. I didn't think I missed one.
Yeah, about 5 minutes in or something. It's on the left.
We had to go like, and it was past.
You went over a couple of logs or something.
Yeah, it's the good old-fashioned Michigan log rolls that are all old
Those
school.
could be dangerous.
And it was blocked for 3
Choo-choo.
main roads.
That was like the big thing you'd have on the trails in the 90s because that's all they could do. And then like just make a triangle out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it was probably half an hour. It wasn't
But
an
this
hour.
one was, I had to call my caretaker for my mom and say, I'm just sitting here. I have nothing. We went, but then we.
I went Sunday to that cider ride out in Dexter. We stopped along the Huron, a couple different spots where they had canoe launches, whatever it is. Because, you know, those guys do that stuff. I said, man, I told this lady that you guys were going to do it this year, and you only did it one time. We only had one ride.
They did. The one, he invited me to one thing, but I did do that, the Dexter cider mill.
Oh, you did?
Not the ride, the paddle.
Oh, yeah, there was. We saw a couple people on the river.
Nick! We launch at Hudson Mills, and then we stop at the cider mill and get donuts and cider, and then
There was a big old line when we got there, like about 30 people in line. We didn't even stop.
we went on a Friday during the day.
No, that's better.
So,
A nice
yeah.
Saturday afternoon is not good.
yeah, no, we've done that before.
I didn't really want
But
to
it
go in there
gets,
anyway, so just donuts and cider. I don't like either one of them.
But it gets dark early, so we've got to pick a day where you can start early and then.
Man, I couldn't believe how shallow the Huron is. It's like a foot deep in a lot of spots.
See the bottom, see the fish.
You'd probably sink in if you got in there, but
Saw
it didn't look too deep.
Car's back.
Hi, back!
There were tens of people out there. Tons of people.
There were a lot of bees. The day we were there was a lot of bees.
Oh man, we stopped at A&W. There were so many bees on the picnic tables. They had bee traps full. They landed in this guy's pond when we were sitting there. They don't seem to sting you. They just, I don't know. They're looking for something sweet or yellow. Or it looks like a flower. Or,
They wanted my donuts.
trying to get energy. They want that junk food energy.
Hi, back!
Well, this car's gonna have to wait. I've got 2,900 miles this year. So I'm gonna probably get 3,000 again. striving away from the sun anyways, but I still like wearing them in the daytime. Because I'm old.
Color on your eyes.
Blue.
Like people have light sensitive eyes.
Yeah, mine were really light blue. They're kind of darkened up a little bit now.
My husband has light blue eyes, plus he only has one of them. So
When did he lose his
it's
eye?
in the dark. 2020. Oh,
Some kind of accident or something?
it's an infection.
Oh,
Actually, I think he died in 2019. They took it out in 2020.
so it was right before COVID.
It was during, like, yeah, like when he got the infection, it was before COVID, but they took it out, like, right in the middle of COVID. Because it started to shrink, so all the muscles, it was pulling on the muscles and giving him horrible headaches. So they're like, alright, I'm going to come out.
Has he got a glass eye?
He does.
Sammy Davis had a glass eye.
Yep.
So did Columbo. Your fault.
A lot of people do. Like, the more you talk about it, the more you find out that you know people. And, just about everybody has an uncle.
Yeah, the guy who did the rain ride in 2021. I didn't know that. Roger, he had a glass eye. They told he lost some kid hit him with a BB gun when he was a kid. I didn't know it. I couldn't tell.
Oh!
We got it right to the road too. Yeah. As long as we're not in two lanes. What is it? Oh. Yep, I knew it. You need to go Sunday so I know somebody.
I'm going to be at the opera.
Opera? Nobody wants to go to the opera. I already did. Man, that's nice not having to wait in a big line to go.
I've never really had a big line, but it's usually cold. It's like,
Well, not, might have to wait like 20 minutes or something.
I prefer doing it with my coffee and my, at my coffee table by myself.
You can take your time and you can look up all the candidates
Exactly.
nowadays. There's so many like judges and stuff. I didn't know who they were.
And then there's, school board people or
I'm a Democrat myself.
Not stop.
They're with you.
So what do they do? Do they go somewhere to eat or eat Polish soup or something?
Yeah, the church also hosts, St. Florian also hosts in the springtime a strawberry festival. So downstairs they'll have ice cream with strawberries, a strawberry
That actually sounds good right now.
Yeah, so they do, I think it's May. So most of the parishes will do something.
Yeah, they got to do something
See,
nowadays.
Sweetest Heart of Mary does the pierogi festival. That's in
I love
August.
pierogies.
St. Florian does the strawberry festival. And then coming up, I think it was this month. Maybe I already passed, I don't know. But I can see the church. It's on McDougal. It's not coming to me. It's not Anselm.
Well, go ahead. I'll
But
cut
they
you in
do a
minute.
banana festival. So
Banana?
I don't know what they serve because I've never
Banana
been to one.
splits,
But that's in
banana
October.
pudding.
So yeah, they all there's always something.
What was that pudding we made? Was it with graham or some kind of cookies?
Oh, with vanilla wafers.
Vanilla wafers. Oh, that was good.
Yeah, vanilla pudding, sliced bananas, and vanilla wafers.
I haven't had
And
that
Cool
in a
Whip.
million years.
When I craved that when I brought my daughter home from the hospital.
I thought you were supposed to crave that before.
I don't know, but I remember my mother-in-law coming, and she just said, 'cause she didn't take care of the baby. She was just she was there to do laundry, she did dishes, she cooked. She said, "What did you like?" And I'm like, banana pudding with vanilla wafers. God only knows why. I think it's probably the last time I ever had it.
Well, it's probably you wanted some kind of sweetie junk.
And that was 30 years ago, 33 years ago. So who knows?
Uh-oh, here's somebody. Somebody's ready to start talking.
He wants to go back to the Peace Park. Go play.
Probably.
Yeah. He had fun at the Peace Park.
I think he's going to be the most dominant of them.
So where are they meeting Sunday?
Holbrook and Joseph Campo, there's a little shopping center there.
Oh yeah. We were just right there actually last night.
That's why I'm going, because I like if I could have a place to park that's free and like
Yeah.
that. I hate parking on the street.
Yeah, it's just an open parking lot in the park. That was the meetup for the Ferndale ride that I did this summer. So we were actually right there last night.
In a ride?
Stopping. Rolling.
What was that light? Was that guy taking pictures?
What was that?
There was a light across the street there. It's
I don't know.
a big light facing us. Maybe a bike light or something.
I think I was probably looking at the back of Ann's bike to make sure I wasn't getting close.
What are you doing?
I missed some light that I was across the street from us. I said because I was probably watching the back of your tire, so I wasn't going to get too close.
I appreciate that.
When I kind of do it, make sure I'm not turning into somebody. Bye-bye.
Actually, this is really nice weather. We got lucky today.
Last night was lovely, right?
Oh, it was. I was out on Downey Brewery, right?
Tomorrow's slow roll. I'm going to go do one. Last one, there's actually the riding on Halloween, but I'm going to stay home and give up. I have kids, so. Because I live in
Oh, your neighbor was going to do all that for you.
Well, so the thing is, I think, because we're surrounded by high rises, but we're townhouses. So So each of our units has a door. Right? So it's like going to a house. And so, for example, my building has 10 doors, and there's 5 buildings within like a a block square radius. And so kids like to come into our community because there's, like, within probably 3 square blocks, there's 160 some units. So if even half,
that's plenty. That's
even
plenty
if
of
half
candy.
of them are giving out candy, you know, without covering a lot of ground, you
Yeah.
can hit a lot of people.
Believe
So
me, kids get smart when it comes to that.
yeah,
kind of
so
stuff.
you know, because they can't go to the high rises, right? You can't get in them, you can't go, you know. But you know, our community, you can cover a whole lot of ground.
I'm going over to Ann's house for candy.
So I like it.
I do too, except that it's candy. And
Yeah, I know.
that will bug the shit out of me. I don't really want to do that. But luckily, hardly anybody even comes down my street anymore.
Well, and I used to not mind when I had leftovers because I had an office to take it to. And I just dump it in the break room. But now that I go to work, nobody, you know, it's like, what the hell am I going to do with all this?
Well, get something you like and, well, don't
Yeah,
do that, then you'll end up eating it.
And I'll eat it, right? So, well, and up to last year, the last 5 years, I have been able to have chocolate. So
How about
I
now?
couldn't eat every other day. Yeah. All right.
How about cocoa powder? Or cacao, I guess. Not cocoa, but cacao.
I don't know.
I mean, it's really good for you.
Yeah, I assume I can. I don't know if it has the same. I mean, I figured I'd throw it in the same can. I couldn't have it before because of the potassium content. I don't know. I think cacao probably has equivalent. Yeah.
I think that's that light I saw. That's the light I saw, that guy right there. The motorcycle. He was across the street when we turned.
Now he's just covering with us. That'd be creepy.
Yeah, he wants to join, but he knows he don't belong.
Creeper.
He wants to be part of it, but he knows he don't belong. Yeah, I don't have any.
Just being polite
Yeah,
and not passing the sweat.
like some young guys, they want to let you know how loud it can get. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have any gas bikes show up. Just because of the noise and fumes.
Yeah, no, it's just too loud. It's supposed to be a social ride.
Kinda.
Right there, like, hold there. This light is just screwed up.
And that's a business?
Hey, let's meet up at Ann's house, Halloween.
In my house?
Get some candy. Everybody should show up. Make sure you have some good candy bars.
I'm not even giving anything out this year because I don't know what shape my mother will be in. And I don't want to be stuck with a whole load of candy.
I understand.
Eat it. I know, that's my point. I said, you know, prior to retirement, I could just take them into the office and drop them in the basement. And I don't care, right? Yeah. Now it's like, I can't. And I can't give it to my goddaughter.
I would eat it, and I knew some nights my mom is okay, other nights I'm not.
somebody's screaming back there. You know, I remember being that age. I got quite a few memories.
Do you?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's clear as a bell.
I don't.
Even back
About 4.
about 4.
About 4 years old. I have plenty of I have several memories, but
I remember when I was 9 months old at Christmas, and then and then at 54 when I was just over 1. I remember quite a bit about that. I was talking to my brother. He can't remember anything. Neither my two sisters, and my brother, they don't remember anything about those days.
They were there last night and they did.
I don't know why that happens, but my brain was just active.
I don't have no vivid memories of anything prior to being 4.
And each candy has
That sounds weird. I do. How about family pictures when you're young like that?
Well, I have those, but I don't have memories of them.
So they
You
have
don't?
tried it
Okay.
like 3 or 4 times.
Posty holes.
They didn't want to take off for like until now.
I wonder what happened.
Single file. Go ahead, Ron. You got through?
Your wrist? Oh, yeah. He's upset about something. He's different than the other two. The other two are real quiet. He's probably the boss of around. Yeah, one was asleep. Not anymore.
Oh, somebody's fun meter is
What?
full. Somebody's fun meter is full.
Yeah. So this usually happens when we get overtired and fight sleep.
Yep.
I know what that is.
This is the trick.
I don't know what's going on.
Could get himself through that with never
Who's
crying.
torturing that little boy?
When he was little, and he would never get that fussy. I don't know how he did it, but he's still a nice person now. I never saw that.
They're on, aren't they?
Michael.
Oh yeah, I know that was on. I'm saving that for the way home.
Yeah, the other ones are on. I wasn't insinuating that you were done.
Oh no,
Telling you that they were not.
I understand. Thank you. I thought I had my helmet on. I could tell though when I hit this. Here's my remote control for turn this. When I hit one of them, there's a little beep inside my helmet if it's turned on. If it's not turned on, I don't hear nothing.
I've never had turn signals on my bike, but on the way here, I was feeling like I could like, turn them on, but I don't have it.
You could get these. These are just so fantastic.
I guess it's just from driving, you know.
I really, really love them. You know, I mean, you don't use them all the time, but I mean, there's times when you want to have them.
Just riding on the road, so.
Right.
You know, I'm like, oh, okay.
You know, especially when you're by yourself. feel bad for the mom. You know, she's
Oh,
embarrassed.
yeah, you get
And them. Oh yeah, and them too. Man, if it had been my brother and sister, they'd have been fucking huge. They'd let me know one way or another. Stop that. Grab me by the neck or something.
some little violence.
That's how we did it back when I was a kid. Man, I wish we'd start the winter rides from up to Peace Park.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, is she?
That discussion? Yeah.
Oh, cool. Instead of down in that hole.
Yeah, she said, winter rides are going to start there unless you change your mind for some reason.
Cool, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that until tonight. And I asked her, because next week's ride is supposed to start there as well.
Yep.
So I asked her about that, and she goes, and she said, yeah, winter rides too.
Oh man, that's a good idea. You could stop and get a coffee, or when you're done, you can go to a restaurant if you want. Or,
You can do all of that, even from the park.
well, I mean, you can't get coffee down there.
No, but you can drive right up there. I think so. Cheaper you. You're right, it's more convenient.
I park right next to it.
I know.
Right there.
I know.
I mean, I just like that park though.
That's probably will drive in the winter.
It might be a little bit of a wind block. I don't know. Oh, there's some nice ones.
Just because I don't like to drive home by myself, and Tracy usually goes to the bar, the brewery after the winter rides. Park car.
You don't drink, do you?
No. And even if I did, it would put me there. It would put me home so much later.
Oh yeah, you still got to get up and go to work, or go to work out.
Yeah.
Still doing that?
I've not been doing that because
That's all right. Don't feel bad about that. You'll get back into it.
once my husband gets up and about, let's go back to it.
Is he
Right
feeling
now-
bad?
Huh?
Feel something wrong with him right now?
He's missing a leg. He had his leg amputated in August.
Oh man.
So he's stuck in a wheelchair. So I get up in the morning and make sure he has what he needs today before I go to work. If I wanted to go to the gym, I'd have to get up that much earlier.
Yeah. So don't let that bother you. Wow, I didn't know that.
It was helpful today. We went to see the prosthetic people. Well, it's just one guy, really. They fitted him with a leg, but it didn't like the fit, so we didn't get to keep it. Go back now. Rough road!
That kid, I mean, he's gonna be the dominant one, right? He's asserting his domination right now.
Left
I wonder what he wants.
Oh, come on. Dad.
Like 3 things: dinner, food, sleep,
Yeah.
touch.
iPad.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he just wants to be heard.
Sometimes I do that.
Don't we all? I hear you're still kayaking.
I
He's going Sunday.
keep it going as long as the weather is halfway decent. I don't care about it being cold. Just like this, you just dress for the weather.
Yeah. Except I can't accidentally get soaked in the lake.
No, that's what I got. I've seen some artsy stuff.
On that last ride, or it's the last ride tomorrow in Detroit?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's the last one now. Downtown?
She's going.
How long are they going to do it? Make it?
I think there's one next week too. That's the last one.
Dinner was nice because my sister paddled the whole time. I don't know how she knows. But I'm paddling for so long. As soon as I stop, it's like, it's like working stroke. Yeah. But I was happy because she actually paddled correctly the whole time. She's getting better and better, but there was a lot of paddle on one side, and I gotta get more.
Man, I like this weather.
Not bad yet.
No, it's not.
Not too bad.
It's like going 1, 2, and she's like, oh yeah.
Who knows how to do this?
It gets down into like 40, 38, 40, you know. Man, it's,
Yeah.
you better have some clothes on.
I gotta buy some long johns.
But yeah, that's a good idea.
I had some, maybe gotta pay for it or out.
You know what? You know what's a good? Instead of getting long johns, it's called base layer clothing.
Yeah. something
And
like that,
go
yeah.
on Amazon. It's oh crap, what's it called?
They are good, yeah.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
think
that's
of the
probably
name
what
of
I'll do.
it.
I'll go to,
They're like leotards
Yeah.
these ladies wear. Man, they are so comfortable. I wear mine in the house all winter long.
yeah.
I mean, you can like lay in bed. They are the most comfortable things I've ever
keep you
seen.
warm?
Yes. Oh, you get those and then get like a pair of pants
Yeah.
with this insulated. Get an extra bigger size so they're not too tight. Oh man, you won't feel anything, and they are nice. That's what I do.
Sometimes I wear like 2 sweatpants. Stay pretty warm.
Yeah, but are they made out of cotton? I love it. If it's made out of cotton, it's not really any good. You need like a synthetic blend or wool or something like that. Yeah, I can't think of the name of these stuff. The pants are only like 20 bucks.
Yeah.
I bought 5 pairs of them.
Yeah, that's what I probably not long john. Not those traditional long johns.
I'm telling you, you're gonna wear them.
anymore anyway.
You're gonna wear them in your house.
They call it active wear.
They kind of are, but these are under, base. They're like mountain. Those guys that go mountain
Yeah,
climbing
right.
and stuff, they wear all this.
Yeah.
It's your first layer.
Outdoors, yeah.
I got their shirts too. I've been wearing their pants and their shirts all winter for the last 4 years.
Yeah, I wear their shirts. I got it on right now.
When I was a kid, you think wearing a cotton sweater or something like that. That stuff does not insulate. I brought mine with me for the ride home in case it gets cold. It's amazing how that wind can get through anything except something plastic.
The one that I have is
It's like whack-a-mole. This is a glyphosate.
Is that uphill?
But the nice thing was,
Oh no, it's a wall. It looked like it's going uphill there.
How long does it take to go from here to? She put it on Facebook today about the Wayne County's Light Fest.
How long to get there?
Yeah, like she says we're gonna leave.
Well, we'll leave about
Park again,
6
no?
and get there like about 7.
Where we're gonna leave for Peace Park also, yeah.
Yeah,
She
right
said we're gonna
around
leave from
either
there.
there or by the coffee shop, right? Black box, right there, somewhere in Wagner.
Yeah, well, that's what she put on Facebook.
Yeah.
Just a little while ago.
They go about a little bit faster than this.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Within 1 hour, we'll be there. It's not that far.
Is how many miles up there one way? Like 10? 10 miles one way?
Yeah, I would say so. There and back is probably 20 or 18. Something
That light
like that.
fest, it's like 5 miles.
Have you ever done it
Yeah, I did it last year.
on a bike?
Yeah.
Oh, you were there on a bike?
Yeah, I went to the light fest. I thought it was kind of hard, man. It seemed like it was always climbing.
Yeah, there's some big hills.
Yeah.
Middle Belt Hill. Not for me though. For you old school guys, yeah.
It's kind of tough. She said we were only going to go halfway.
I think I'm on the street my cousin lives on.
I'm going to try to make it. Well, I went, like I said, I went last year. I'm thinking about riding with you guys up there. I know you guys rode up there last year.
Yeah, well, it's real easy ride. It's not hard at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked at the map. It's not that bad.
No, I wouldn't worry about it. There's quite a few people that are on regular bikes that did it.
Yeah.
This is a Ford neighborhood. It's what Henry Ford built.
Yeah. You mentioned it.
Not all the houses, like, but on this, these are right here. These are all Ford. They were built originally in that neighborhood.
Ford employees.
We're letting our group go. Did they all get through? Yeah, the car's completed. Looking to see if I need to tell Tracy.
You never lose those old skills, do you?
No, of course not. Well, especially when she said there's no walkie-talkie tonight, so I guess we can't, there's no speak each other.
Yeah, she's got the new rules where you don't tell everybody that it's clear, although, it's still not wrong with that.
Well, it's funny because
That's a good idea.
It's all about, you got to make sure you look for yourself. Which that part's good. That's why they do that.
well, it was funny because yesterday Tracy and I were riding from my house over to Hamtramck, and I opened my mouth to say clear, and I closed my mouth, and then I said, Tracy, I really wanted to say clear, but based upon what you recommended, I didn't. But I still think
It's two people that it's good.
yeah, that's what exactly.
You don't
That's
want to yell it
exactly
to,
what I
you don't
said.
want to yell it to 5 people.
I
there.
said, because it was just the two of us and you're right behind me, I think it's appropriate because I get it where,
Yeah.
8 people later you can't assume, or 5 or 3 or whatever. But when you have a small group like that, it just still seems appropriate to me. I would she probably already thought anyway. Well, yeah, by the time, because I had my mouth open and closed it, of course she did. Yeah, this was totally an after the fact conversation. That time we said, just about how they're clear. And then I realized she was like, with a really small group, that still makes sense.
I've been guilty of doing that too, going through, not even looking, because I heard something. And
Yeah. No, I think it is true.
she got that new certification, so she's learning all this
Well,
stuff.
she said they really harped on that. They really focused on that. For big groups, I get it too. I mean, I know it does make sense.
I see winter on the way up there.
That's
I don't
typical.
know, it's going up to 70 again next week.
Yeah, I know. It's not really unusual either, so. I thought yesterday was going to be our last 70-degree day.
Well, I don't know, because I was born in mid-November.
Yep.
And I've had birthdays like 70 degrees. Or, near 70 and 70. And then I've had those that are like 22 when the wind's blowing sideways. Snow's blowing sideways. So, it just depends.
Welcome to Michigan.
It just depends.
She likes this bear.
I looked at a home in here, a couple of them.
What?
I looked to buy here, a couple of places actually.
Before you went to Detroit?
Yeah.
How are you? Yeah, I was wondering why you went there. Then you said you grew up there.
Well, and I knew of the neighborhood that I'm in right now because my goddaughter grew up there. People have said, oh my God, I didn't know this place existed. It's like hidden amongst all the greenery. And I said, yeah, my goddaughter grew up there. So. Well, I guess she moved there, I think, about the time she was 8.
Right turn.
It is nice being by the river like that, though.
Oh, my location is beautiful. I haven't been to a baseball game in a couple of years, but find a baseball game. Some people are like, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, well, it's 8/10 of a mile. Park here and we walk. I mean, it's like everything's close enough to get to
Right
without
turn.
being in the heart of the city. So
You're less than a mile away from the stadium?
yeah. 5 or 6
Garbage.
blocks from the water. Less than a half a mile from Eastern Market. If I'm
Oh,
right-
are you really that close?
Oh yeah. I'm 2 blocks, 3 blocks from the cut. So
How far are you from the train station?
3. So it's probably 3
Oh, you're right close to the train.
miles from the train
That's
station.
close.
All right.
Yeah. Now you just hop on the waterfront, take it to the end of the river walk there, and take Jefferson to the Greenway and there.
I can't
Or you
wait
can go out
to.
Michigan Avenue.
I want to go over the bridge and go to Canada.
Is it all building up around you now? Are there lots of new?
No, we had a complex across the street, but it's not even filled yet. So.
Oh, it can't be done.
About 7.5 miles.
Yeah, it's 6 or 7. I guess we're done.
Walk her up. Walk her up.
Pedigo's $1,000 off now.
See what?
Pedigo dropped their prices.
Yeah, I saw that.
They're trying to get me to buy another one. Hello. That was a quick one. It felt like it.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, they both
Less than
feel
7.
Yeah, I didn't start mine. I only got 6.
Tessa and
I'm here, but Tessa feels off.
oh, does she? Okay. Oh, there you are.
So after this weekend, I contemplated possibly wanting an E-mountain bike.
Oh man, dude. Because it's not really about, you know, like working out unless you want this.
Oh, I
It's
enjoy
about-
that part of it, but I also would like to ride.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of skills, and you gotta. There's a reason those guys love it. They're changing to that.
Oh no, the bike shop I go to in Allen Park, Role Models, they just got them in, and they've been out on them like every weekend. They love them.
They let people try them out, or
I rode one around the neighborhood. My dad said that they'd let me take one out to a trail, but I gotta go talk to them about it to see what day they're gonna go. And
I would try to learn a lot about them, man. You
Well,
know,
they have
on YouTube.
the ones they got giant. It's a giant, so it's a mid-drive cadence and torque sensors. It's a class 1, so it's only 20 mile an hour.
Yeah, all e-bikes or mountain bikes are class 1.
Yeah.
They're not supposed to have a throttle.
Yeah, these are just the pedal assist only ones. Problem is, the last time I talked to them about it, it was on sale for $5,000.
That's not really that much for those kind of bikes. That's a lot of
No,
money.
I mean it is, and I kind of was looking at the specs of the bike to kind of figure out where what the bike is and how much the bike is nicer than my bike. And my bike was $1,500, so it's probably a $2,500 mountain bike.
With all the other.
Yeah,
goodies on
if
it.
you didn't have the E version, it's still
It's got rear suspension. You
full
gotta
suspension.
have. Look into that too, because just because it's got a suspension. I mean, you could go to Walmart, see a bike with rear suspension.
Oh yeah, I know.
And it looks great, but it's not. So there's a lot to learn.
Yeah, they're legit mountain bikes.
If it's by Giant, it's a good bike.
It's just $5,000, and it still feels like cheating.
Cheating? You mean riding cheating?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. That's only because you've never done it. Everybody thinks that until they got on it for a month and they forget all about that cheating shit. They used to say that about people that had front suspensions on the mountain bikes, and then rear suspension came out, and people thought, you're cheating.
I still say that about rear suspension. That's only because I have a hardtail and I don't have it.
I wish I had it on this. I got a suspension seat operable. I wish my bike did.
I don't know. As far as the trails go around here, you don't really need the rear suspension. And
it still makes a nicer ride. I mean, we still hit bumps and holes and go over curves. You don't need it for
as far as the
most things.
performance additives, it's not a necessary thing. Most of the trails, we don't have the big climbs and the big descents like they have, either up in the UP or.
But then there's another circus lot.
But when you got the e-bike, then you can take that. It's like you went once probably that day. You could go 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
It's about the skills you get. It's just about riding, really. But it depends on what's important to each person, I guess. I wouldn't worry about that cheating part, though.
I know it's not, and it's. I don't know. I need to go ride my dad some more. Like I told them, I said if I have right now I have a little 50cc, like scooter Vespa kind of a thing, and I do that's what I do all my little errand bullshit on. Like I'll go to their house on it, just so I don't have to drive the car.
Is it gas?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I didn't have that, I'd probably have an e-bike.
Well, you're gonna get one sooner or later. I mean,
Well,
you will.
If
I
that
mean, like
scooter
10
died-
years from now, you're gonna be on one. Everybody will. Just about.
If I had a place, if I had a job where I could actually ride to work, I'd probably get one. That would probably be a big catalyst. But I can't do that where
No, I meant we're talking.
I could, I don't want to.
Have you ever rode on your dad's bike?
I did it around the neighborhood for about 10 minutes or so, played with it a little bit, but I didn't really. I mean, I just played with all the different settings and stuff, but I didn't really go through.
Did you use the pedal assist?
Yeah.
At upper levels?
Mm-hmm. I was trying to get it to go as fast as I could get it to go.
Oh wow, that bike will fly.
It said I got up to 27. I only saw like 26, 25.
Yeah,
I mean, it's still moving.
It's faster than this bike will go. That's dangerous. You know, on a bicycle. I mean, if you crash into something, that's dangerous.
I think the middle of it by Southfield.
But I don't know. I think I'd want. I think I want a torque sensor one.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't
think his does.
No, he just has the speed sensor.
No, I mean the torque makes. If you don't have torque, it's like if you're just spinning in first gear.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I think there's everything that I've read. They were saying that the torque sensors
I got
just feel more
torque on
natural.
this. There's just a little, you know, you can tell you're pushing.
That's what his problem that he has with his even is he figured it out, but he couldn't get it to go slow enough.
Like on these rides.
Yeah. It was either like
harder.
he was going like 10 miles an hour or it was nothing.
Right.
But he found he can add. So I guess he can have 3, 5, 7, or 9 settings. So if he puts it on 9, one will put him at like 7 miles an hour. So that works out a little bit better.
You definitely want to get a torque.
Yeah, but I think
almost all bikes now have that.
The newer, I think his is like a model year old.
Yeah, I looked at his. That company also has torque sensor.
Yeah, the one my buddy was looking at has one because we're trying to get him to buy one.
I would not get. I mean, if you're going to get something from a mountain bike, you got to get a rear suspension. Don't get no hardtail for that.
I don't even know if they. I mean, I know they have them, but
Tracy's is, you know, I mean, you can still do that.
Yeah.
But it's like it's different. So
the bike shop I get my bikes from, I don't think they have one. I'd have to actually go look online and see if Giant even makes one. I mean, I'm sure they do.
I'm glad I'm not younger. I'd want one.
I don't know. I'll go talk to the guys at the bike shop.
Well, you're not in any hurry.
No, because it's $5,000.
It is coming on winter anyways. But I can see right now you got the bug. It's only a matter of time now.
I think at this point it's more of a matter of money.
Well, that is a lot of money. It's like buying a used car almost.
And my problem is, as much as I mountain bike, I can't justify spending that kind of money.
So what are your motorcycles?
I only have 3.
What you have to do is sell one.
Actually, the 2 that I would sell if I sold them still wouldn't be enough.
Well, I mean, it's still, you get something out of that.
Shit, if I could get, I might only be able, if I sold both of them, it'd probably only be like $2,000.
So it's pretty reasonable, especially save up a little bit before you buy it.
But, I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not as against it as I was a year ago. How about that?
We got to. Well, I mean, it's just seeing those guys that you ride that had them.
Yeah. And I can see the usefulness of one in my world.
Yeah, I mean, because you can go like all day long on those, you know, as long as you got battery.
Yeah.
And if you had 2 batteries in your car, then you can ride all day if you go to these parks. That's what it's about. It's getting out there, going through the woods, feeling it.
Mm-hmm. I was so happy this weekend. I haven't been mountain biking so long. That was literally couldn't have been a better weekend for it.
Makes your brain like alive because you got to read everything as you're going.
Oh yeah, and if you get off of that groove just for a second, they'll just screw everything up. I had that happen a couple times.
If you keep doing that, you're going to run into a tree or slip off something.
Oh, I've already done all that.
I watch a lot of videos of e-mountain bikers on YouTube. There's so much stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe I saw yours. You know, well, your dad told me last week. I said, have that, you know, make a video because I know that you haven't made one in a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
He said he'd probably make a kayak video or something. So I was looking, and there it was.
Actually, I got a bunch of footage from the kayak too. I don't have time to sit down and it's a lot of nothing. And editing is. Just
I don't edit.
yeah.
I try not to edit. I mean,
the
I've been
one-
cut out a little section.
Even the one that I put up the other, or 2 days ago now, even that was, probably took me an hour.
That's not that bad.
Well, mainly because I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
But I was trying to get out because I cut out all my little rest stops. Because after I did that red trail, I went and did the yellow trail right after that. And plus, I was playing with camera settings, trying to figure out what was looking better.
It was good to video, quality.
Yeah.
Was it HD or how would you record that as?
I think it was a 1080.
1080? I mean, it looked really good.
I know the actual footage in the GoPro came out better than I think when I uploaded it to YouTube, because I think
The thing about YouTube, they will limit. Did you notice that? They will limit. It's not the same as what you put up there.
Yeah, the editing software has a thing for you, like YouTube, and it'll give you different things. So I did the same, I did it, was it 19 whatever by 1080, but mine was at 120 frames per second, and the highest I could get was 60.
Okay.
So the GoPro footage looks a lot nicer.
You did 120 frames?
Yeah.
60 is really good.
60, I tried 60 before, and I think it might have been the angle, but everything out here just looked blurry and crappy to me. So that's why I put the frame rate up. But I think I also narrowed the field of view a little bit, which I think brought the rest of that in.
Did you have to stop and change batteries? Or?
I did the first lap on the battery, and I think that was down. I probably could have did the whole thing, but I switched batteries just in case.
Well, hope we see you next week.
Yeah.
We're going to meet right here. You can do it. It's not that long. Maybe 18 miles.
Yeah. So
15, she said.
15?
15.
yeah, I could do that. That's not.
You've done that. That's enough.
Yeah, probably 12 to 15 miles an hour or so.
Did you park right there? Oh, those are free. All these parking structures are free.
Yeah, I know.
It's free where I park too.
At home?
At home.
Well, Ron, good to see you. Coming out next week and do it?
Here?
Yeah, we're going to go to the Light Fest.
No.
No, that's not next week.
I don't think
Oh, no,
so.
that's too.
Next week's
That's
Halloween.
right, Halloween.
Halloween.
I don't think
When the
so.
Light Fest is.
Oh, that's like the 19th or
November
17th.
something.
Yeah, I think it is. The 19th. I think it's
Oh, I was
Yeah,
thinking
it's the 19th, November 19th. No, I don't think I'm going to do that.
That's a fun ride.
It's a fun ride, but it's just too damn cold.
It could
Not
be.
always.
It could be.
It could be
This year,
cold.
it might not be.
2 years ago when I did it, it was cold. Or 3 years ago, it was cold.
It's cold.
It rained one year, or a little bit, just drizzled one year.
I couldn't make it last year.
It was cold.
Last year was very nice.
The last time I did it, me and my dad did it, and then we went there and then back through it. Then we turned around and went back through it again and had my mom pick us up in the truck.
Man, there was a lot of cars.
Oh, God, yeah, that
I
was-
could never park in something
Yeah,
like that.
it was crazy. I know. And then just to get there, the construction.
Yeah,
It was
I think
crazy.
they're done with that now, but that was,
Well,
It was
was
a
it
mess.
Merriman or Mill? I don't remember
It
which.
was
That
a
bridge
mess.
is still out.
It was a mess to get there.
the bridge, oh, you can't,
What road is out over there going to Downey Brewery? Because when I come down, I come down.
Miller?
Is it Miller?
Miller's out, yeah.
Yeah, Miller. Yeah. it's
Okay,
out.
that's what it is.
That's been
because-
out for like a year.
Yeah, it started at the beginning of
Quite a
this year,
while.
wasn't it?
But didn't they take down something else?
I think they did something maybe on Rotunda at the same time.
It must be because now I have to come all the way. I have to get off at shit. What is it? I can get on the Oak Drive, take out drive all the way over to Allen Road. Allen Road, go right down all the way to the end to where it ends at Greenfield.
Yeah.
And then go take
Yeah, okay,
Greenfield over
right.
to that other road to go down to the to get to Schaefer
Yes. Yeah.
by the factory, and then go down.
Take Prospect. Yeah.
But damn, I come down my normal way and hello,
Yeah, I'll be glad when these roads get fixed.
get off at
They
Schaefer.
those have
and-
other ones to fix.
There's a lot of, our roads were like some of the worst in the country.
Still are.
There's all, like Miller. I don't know how, not that many years ago they did it. No.
Did they?
Wasn't that bridge like 100 years old
Yeah.
though, or something? That's why.
Oh, it was an old bridge that they just tried to patch up.
Catch up.
What bridge?
The Miller Bridge.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Have a good
thanks
one.
a lot for videos or pictures.
Oh, boy. I love those lights, but they are bitch to turn off.
Uh,
Those wheel lights.
is there just a button, or what do you got to do?
It's a button, but you gotta hunt for the damn thing.
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
Yeah, it's a small button.
Larry
and
told me
it's-
when I
Okay,
bought
right
them,
there.
I could ask Larry to
The
put them
button
on.
there.
He told me,
Oh,
said,
it's
man,
inside.
these are some shit lights,
it's
but I'll
inside.
do
You
it.
gotta get into this hooks and find
And
the
I-
button.
Need to
It's
get
on
some
one
yellow
side.
paint and paint the button so you can see the button.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
You gotta feel for it, and then when you gotta
Okay,
feel,
this
when you
one.
find it, you gotta press real
Gotta
hard
hold it.
with your finger. And if your hand is freezing cold, you can forget it.
Yeah, a lot of these buttons you can feel it depress, but it still won't work. You didn't get it right
This, you
gotta
exactly in the
hold it,
middle.
yeah.
You gotta press
You
real
gotta hold it,
hard.
yeah, for a little while.
You gotta find it first.
You gotta find it and hold
The
it.
lights look good.
But that's a good idea, Ron. Get some paint.
Yeah,
Some
it
yellow
is.
paint, put a dot on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least you'll be able to find the button.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Now we gotta feel for
All right,
looks
I'm
like
gonna
this-
head home.
Okay, yeah, before we get too cold.
Man, it's not too bad. I just want to go home.
Hey Rick,
Yeah.
I'll let you know when I get that bike.
What's Europa?
Huh?
You s-
Europa.
I'm gonna look that up. He said it's got dual motors, dual batteries, and it weighs 35 pounds, 36 pounds.
Is it like this big?
All-wheel drive.
I know. Is it? Yeah. Is it for like a 5-year-old?
It's a sweet looking e-bike.
I'll check it out.
Motor in the front
I don't see
wheel.
how they do it.
So we,
I know they get. Well, I've seen
Yeah,
them do
there'd
that
be
on
a motor in the
motorcycles.
front wheel, motor in the rear wheel, battery back here,
and it's a
battery
step
up here.
through, man.
I've
I
seen
saw
bikes
that.
with
I said,
dual
I mean,
batteries, dual motors, but not that
That's
light
interesting.
weight.
Yeah, it is, yeah, it's that lightweight.
Usually the battery weighs that much.
Like
Yeah,
10
just
pounds.
the battery.
There must be small batteries, but
That
yeah,
is-
look up how big that battery is too, Ron.
I'm gonna see if I can find it on YouTube tonight.
Yeah, you can. I'm sure you can. I watch so much YouTube, it's unbelievable.
All right, guys. I'll see you next week.
Okay,
All right, let me get out of here.
did that family go home with that little kid? That was crying.
I guess she went home. Yeah, she didn't finish.
She must.
I
have
heard
been-
her say that she was finished.
She was so embarrassed. I think.
Yeah, probably.
That didn't bother me.
It didn't bother me
Okay.
either. No, I think it didn't sound like he was gonna.
Oh man, I could not believe that.
It didn't sound like he was gonna recover.
Hey Rick,
I
Yeah.
remember the kids would be like,
this
I'm proud of
is
this.
beautiful, but the glare from it hitting the
light.
hitting the basket is so much that I have to turn it back off.
Well, I mean, loosen it
You
up, loosen this thing up right here, and then rotate this. You got to point it down.
No, it's pointed down, but it's got to go through the basket to hit the ground where I need
You
to
talking
hit.
about this light down here?
No, I'm talking about this one here.
The one up? It's
This-
off right now, right?
Yeah, it's
Well,
off
you
right
got
now.
you got to point it down. Point it straight ahead or up a little bit. Nope.
Then they don't do me any good because it's pointing out in the space and the light's not doing me any good. Unless it just hitting the back of people up ahead, that's okay. But I want it down here where I can see bumps and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. You do have that battery.
And
I mean,
these
that
lights-
basket in there.
These lights here are very adequate for that. Those are like 1,000.
Yeah, those are good.
1,000 lumen apiece.
Yeah, you can look at it. I mean, you can see those are good.
Okay, man.